Hey there, I'm Deno Andrews, president of Felony Franks restaurants, and we're cooking a goat today because we need to make something happen at Wrigley Field. So my mother, 69 years old, has waited her whole life to see the Cubs win a World Series game in Chicago, and we need to make that happen tonight. So here we have Murphy the goat. He's cooking on our spit, and we'll be serving it today at about 1:30. And we're here at Felony Franks, and we're one of the only companies on earth that exclusively hires ex-offenders. So through meaningful employment and training, we're definitely helping ex-offenders to get back on their feet. Hope you can come out. Felony Franks is it's a restaurant. We've got over 100 5-star reviews on social media so far. We've been around almost 2 years. We only hire ex-offenders. That means that everybody that works at Felony Franks has a felony on their record. And what we do besides employment, we have a unique training program. And so far in our almost 2 years of being here, we've completely eradicated criminal recidivism in our program. And so we're starting to turn heads nationally. We're starting to get calls from politicians at very high levels asking what we're doing differently than other organizations. And we hope that this model will take off and go nationwide.
And how many ex-offenders have you helped through this program?
So far, our pilot program has 8 ex-offenders, 2 of which have graduated and moved on to much better and higher-paying jobs with benefits. So, and that's kind of the point, is that Felony Franks isn't necessarily the ultimate long-term employment for somebody, but more like a stepping stone where they can come in, get meaningful employment, and get trained in a corporate way, and use that to create value, and that they can take to other companies and other businesses and be able to get a much better life for themselves.
And food services is one of the industries where ex-offenders have a big impact.
It's true. It's sort of like the industry of last resort, really, because it's one of the only industries that will readily hire an ex-offender. But the problem that we've recognized, and what we're doing differently, is that ex-offenders need training in addition to just employment. And so if it's just employment, many times it doesn't quite work out, or the person might get fired. You know, a lot of ex-offenders are suffering from different things. One is post-traumatic stress, another is depression, some might be suffering from alcohol or substance abuse. So to really take a holistic approach, you have to look at that and create a training program that takes into account all of these factors and tries to mitigate them. Only through that multi-pronged approach can we really be efficacious in changing lives. You know, retaining employees in the fast food industry is really important. Turnover costs money, you have to retrain, it's very difficult. In our program, like I said, we've only been here about 18 months or 19 months. We have the same staff that we started with that opened up. Like, nobody's been fired. 2 people have graduated our program and moved on to other opportunities. And now we're looking to fill 1, maybe 2 of those roles that have opened up. So, you know, it's really important to train employees and give them a comfortable work environment that is sort of mutually respectful. And I think when you create that environment, you offer training and a little bit of support, I don't think turnover is all that big. You know, it's not going to really happen as much as other places. Felony Franks is a little bit different than most fast casual restaurants. First, most of our meats are all natural meats. We've got steak burgers instead of hamburgers. We've got the highest grade gyros you could possibly have. Our sausage, our Italian sausage, are homemade for us by an old-fashioned Italian sausage maker. And what we try to do is to use the best foods possible, keep our prices as competitive as possible, and really show people that ex-offenders can run a restaurant in a very professional, very clean way, and serve some of the best food in Chicagoland.
And who are some of your purveyors, and where'd the goat come from?
The goat came from a place called Nea Agora on Taylor Street. My family is Greek, and we've been roasting lambs and goats for decades, and we've always gotten them from there. We also have partnerships with local purveyors like Carnivore. It's a local butcher shop, and today Kinslager Brewing is going to come and pair some beer with the goat at about noon. So it's pretty exciting. We try to have as many local partnerships as possible. You know, we really believe in promoting you know, other small independently owned businesses, and that's kind of fun. So we also use Red Hot Chicago hot dogs. That is something that we've used from day one. And we use Joey's beef. Our Italian beef product is fantastic. It's an all-natural beef. And we use Toronto bread. We get a fresh delivery from the bakery every day of the week. So the bread is always super fresh and very tasty.